Welcome everyone to J-Wolf Tech Broadcast. Actually, I have another unboxing today of the Asus Direct CU 2, and this is the 7870, the Radeon HD 7870. This is the Gigahertz edition. From my knowledge, I believe all the current 7870 cards are Gigahertz editions. From what I've seen, at least from sales sites, is that there is no regular or standard 7870s left. They've all kind of migrated over into the Gigahertz edition. What we're actually going to do here is an unboxing of the Asus HD Radeon 7870 Direct CU2, which is basically their top-of-the-line cooler that they actually put on the chip here. It's actually a custom design that they actually implement. And I'm not going to go over all the specs here on the box, but I'm going to go over a few things. It has 2 gigabytes of GDDR5 memory. It is PCI 3.0 ready, as you probably expect. It has a cool little DigiPlus Super Alloy Power stable overclocking, so you are going to be able to get a decent overclock out of this. So if we just take a look at the outside the box, they kind of have a tiger claw theme going on there. And then if we just take a look here at the back, and I'm not going to go over all this. Like I said, I'm going to go over all this when I actually get the card out. But you can just see they just have some nice stats and pictures here for us about the product. I'm really excited because the 7870s have came down so much in price point that it really makes it a good deal to pick up one of these over let's say even a 660 Ti, which this should be able to perform similar. It might not quite get, just depends on what the game is, but you can easily get a 7870 for under $250. It's pretty easy to get one for that range this day. This one was definitely under that. So I'll give you an idea of what the price point's at. So with that in mind, let's actually get in and look and see what's actually in the box. Overall, this box is actually a great looking box. I really like to look at some of the designs of it. It's an all black box, as you can see here, and it just really has a great look to it. It's generally what Asus does with some of their high-end products. They really know how to cosmetically make it look a little bit more appealing than some of the other cards out there, which is why they have great products, especially in the graphics card side of things. And you just see it's got a nice logo there. And if we get inside, and let's just dump all these out. There we go. That's gonna be much easier. Every graphics card's bundled a little differently with what they actually supply, and as you can see here, we have a DVI to a VGA, which you should probably never use. There's no real reason to use one, especially if you're running a graphics card like this. And then it looks like we just got looks like one 6-pin to 8-pin connector. Yep, 6-pin to 8-pin that we have right there. And then we just have your drivers and GPU tweak, which you can use to overclock it. Download the latest from the website. Don't download it off the CD. And then we just have a speed setup here, which is pretty simple. Install a graphics card and download the latest AMD drivers. And then we have a really short crossfire cable. I will notice that it is a flexible design that you can see there, but it's a really short crossfire connector. And now let's get to the fun part, the actual graphics card. Packaged very well. One thing I did notice that this card is a little larger than some of the 7870s. It feels a little beefier in the hands. That's because mainly the Direct CU2 coolers are known to be a bit larger than the standard reference or even some of the regular aftermarket. And if we just take a look at it here, you can see it is much a bigger card than what you traditionally get out of a 7870. It follows their black and red theme that you can see, and then there's 2 large fans right there that's going to help better cool the radiator, which is actually cooling the CPU. And if I can pull this down a little bit, there we go. We got the Asus logo, and then you got this nice kind of black steel that's going along the whole side. That's going to help structure the card, keep it a little better. And then you see the huge heat sink pipes there that are connected down there to the radiator. That's just going to help push some heat further out from your graphics card. And you can see right there in the center is the actual GPU. And then you're going to have some RAM and some VRM just scattered about throughout. And then if we take a look here, you're going to have another huge heat sink pipe. This thing has a ton of heat sink pipes. And then you can see all the little capacitors and components down there. And you can see it is a very long radiator. And then we have your Express 3.0 slot right there. And if we turn it over here, you can do crossfire. It will only support regular crossfire. 2 crossfire is what it's looked like it's going to do. And you have your standard outputs here. You have your display port, HDMI, and 2 DVI. And then you have a little bit of exhaust room back there. This is a reference design card, so it's mainly going to shoot air throughout the case instead of just shooting it out the back. And just an overall look there of the front. And if we flip it over here, you can see just another look. Look at the design there. It's a really nice looking card, and it has a huge radiator on it that's going to help cool the card much better than some of the other designs out there. And it has all black PCB that you can see right there, which I like to see because you usually do see those a little bit in your card. My unboxing of the Asus 7870. This is the gigahertz edition. It is the Direct CU2, which is basically allows for their beefier heatsink that they can throw here on the GPU. Few overall impressions of the card is that it's a very good looking card. As you saw during my unboxing, it looks very nice, and it has huge heatsink pipes all over it, even on both sides of it that you can see. It's going to cool extremely well. I mean, it has a nice radiator over the whole entire card. I mean, it's a really, really nice design. I do like that it has this. It's a somewhat heavier card for a 7870, and it has this nice metal strip along here, so you're not going to get any sagging, or you know, it's just implemented there, so you're going to get a better overall look in the case. It's just going to support it much better. Has an all black PCB on the back. That's something I really like. Only slight downfall is it doesn't look like you can only do crossfire in 2-way. You're not going to be able to throw a 3-way on here, but you know, that's not something that's really hugely important. And that's really it. The connections there on the back are great. They got a couple DVI and which I'm a big fan of. And that's it. I'm really impressed with this card, especially for the price point that it's been selling at. That's my unboxing of the Asus 7870 Direct CU2. This is their second generation of this. That's what the CU2 is basically for. And if you'd like to see any more unboxings, reviews, any other tech news, again, don't forget to subscribe and let me know. And thanks for watching.